துயரறு சுடரொடு தொழுதொழியன் மனனே. Nammalvar Vigraha in Kanchipuram, you can see in this way that he is advising his mind. Tuyararu Sudarodu Toluduriyan Manane. My mind, let me think of only God. Let me think of Sriman Narayanam. We have the 5 Indriyas, Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas. Jnanendriyas like the Dhyanam, the mouth, the nose, the eyes, the ears and the skin. Karmendriyas, the hand, the leg, the tongue, and of course the anal passage and the urinary passage. They are organs of action. Totally 10. 5 of Jnanendriyas, 5 of Karmendriyas and 1 mind. What Bhagavan says, when if you are able to control the mind, you will be, to some extent you will be able to control even the organs, but still we will not be able to, the 10 organs, even controlling the mind is so difficult. So difficult. Once if you can able to control, it becomes your friend. And even in Bhagavad Gita it is mentioned, Bandhuratmatmanastasya enatmai atmanajita. The person who controls the mind, it is his friend. And if you can't control your indriyas and mind, it becomes an enemy. So how to control the mind? What is faith is all about? How to attain moksha? We'll see. Get up in Brahma Muhurtam. This is what the Vedic scriptures say. And the science is, when you get up early in the morning, you get the benefit of ozone. The mind is so calm and quiet, you are able to focus on things what we want to do during the day. As you know, even when we die, the sensory organs, mind and the Atma never dies. With the vasana of our Janma, it is passed on to the next birth according to our karma. We may get according to the vasana, the birth what we really get in the next birth. It could be a better birth. Finally, our goal is to achieve moksha. So the science says get up early in the morning. We have scientific evidences for all our rituals and beliefs in Sanatana Dharma. When Suta Pauranika approached Janamejaya to tell about the Mahabharatam, he said, I don't have time to listen to this. 124,000 slokas. Then said, let me say 1 chapter. Then he said, no, I don't have time. Then he said, let me say one pasuram, one sloka. He said, I don't have any time. Let me say 1 word. He said, thus Pandava went to the forest. Then he said he got interested. So do we have in this time and intelligence to understand the scriptures? It's questionable. So all our scientific, all our rituals have got a scientific spine bend, mind bend. Do not bend your spine. This is what the science says. And then our belief is you have 2 characters of Mahabharata and Ramayana. One is Sakuni and the other one is mantra. Spine bend, mind bend. We all know that we have 5 Jnanendriyas, 5 Karmendriyas, and of course 1 mind. Totally it is 11. So 11 days from Paurnami, 11 days from Amavasya. The 11th day is a day, according to the Vedic scriptures, we are at our self. We are at our ease. Our mind is at ease. So that day when you observe Vrata, your Sattva Guna increases and your realization of God becomes complete. And science says every 11 days, maybe probably it comes in 15 days once. Every 15 days, if you fast, it is good for the system, digestive system. When someone wears a religious mark on the forehead, your pineal gland, because it is the frontal lobe which is responsible for your rational thinking, what is right, what is wrong, and so it in the frontal lobe and your pineal gland gets activated, so you are able to do things in the right manner. One is the scientific background, other one is the spiritual background. But why to ask scientific evidences for whatever we do? Our Purvacharyas have done it and we continue to do it. And if you are seeking, you should have time to listen to that. Till such time, please understand science is science, faith is faith. Similarly, we are made up of three gunas: Rajas, Tamas, and Sattvam. Sattva guna is ahimsa, having patience and using the intelligence, and of course the person is having all the good qualities in him, things only of the wise things, good things in his life. Rajas is aggressive, anger, and tamas is laziness, absent-mindedness. We are made up of all the three gunas. We cannot escape from these three gunas. But in order to realize the God, we cannot realize the God by anumanam, guess. There is smoke, there is fire. No, he is above that. Pratyaksham, Trishti, he is not going to come and then we will be able to see with this eyes. What is more? Shabdam, Veda. So through Veda we can realize, because Veda is faith, only through Vedas we can realize the God. So what happens is the three gunas, Sattva gunam, Rajas and Tamas, we are made up of. We may be exhibiting this in our behavior. In one point of time, dealing with one particular matter, I may be exhibiting the Sattva guna. Not necessarily I will do the same thing when I handle a different matter altogether. Where my Rajas, I may get an anger or laziness, why to get up early in the morning. So I am made up of three gunas, but in Kali Yuga, the tamas is always dominant. So in order to reduce the tamas, which is absent-mindedness, less of intelligence, and also laziness, and in order to reduce the rajas, which is anger, aggressiveness, we need to increase the tamas, which is intelligence, and then realizing the Atman, it is prescribed that we increase our Sattva guna by Ekadashi Vrat. Science also says give 15 days once you overhaul your system, it is good for a digestive system. So there is a scientific evidence, there is also prescribed in the scriptures. So science is science, faith is faith. And then again coming to Sattva guna, when it increases, how to increase the Sattva gunam? It is also by food. Sattva food is very mild, sweet, not so hot, not so it is lavanam is less of masala, less of chilies, and you have Sattva gunam increases. When Rajas, more of chilies, fried food, tamas is fermented food like liquor, Rajas is meat, and all other things which normally avoided by people who want Sattva guna. Even among the vegetables, there are certain vegetables like garlic, onion, as it is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, that when they avoid, Sattva guna increases and you tend to be intelligent, you tend to be very at the same time spiritual, at the same time rational, able to take right decisions. So in order to increase Sattva guna, we can realize it is only by Shabda, not by Anumana, not by Pratiksha, because it is only by Shabda we can realize God. It is only by increasing our Sattva guna, not only by food, by our various activities. Sri Vaishnava relates this and increases Sattva guna to realize God, to attain the ultimate goal called Moksham.